In a world where everything is closed, open mics are also closed as well, but one group of comics decided to have a closed open mic. This is Closed Mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to our shit show for Closed Mic. Now, we call the Closed Mic because none of the stages are open and we all want some attention on the microphone. So here we are. The format of the show will be, we've got a bunch of comedians here wanting to do a minute of material, and then afterwards we'll punch each other up or we'll take a piss out of everyone. It's cool? We're good? Yeah, we understand? Cool. Tonight we've got... What the fuck is that? Tonight we've... Tonight we've got Tyler, we've got Luana, we have Ronan, we have Benedetto, and we've got you. And yeah, so before tonight, I want to start off, and I want to talk to you tonight about people. People are fucking annoying. People are weird. People do some weird shit, man. Because, well, people name things. Now, I want to talk to you about stuff like this. I'll talk to you about some food that people have named. We've got the orange. We have the orange that's named by a lazy person. We've got the kumquat that was named by a horny person. And then we've got rapeseed oil. That was... And that was my terrible bit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Ah, Jesus, that was bad. This is gonna hurt. So yeah, cool. How we doing?
I'm gonna give you a comment. Yeah,
please do. Please do.
I like the rapeseed one. I like that because I've like past fields. Have you ever seen a field of rapeseed? It's like or the rape plant or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
But it's like a really super bright. It's like a very. It's an amazing field to see. Like, so maybe like.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know, any movie I've ever seen, rape has always been like really like a black and white scene. So maybe there's some kind of scope for
yeah.
This is going on the internet. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I didn't like the rape joke.
No.
I'd like to say I'm pleased that you kind of called it out though, because it's one of those things that a lot of people think about. And on every car journey with my dad when I was a kid, we passed a lot of rape fields, and he, without any irony or awareness, he would just point out the window and go, rape, rape, like that over and over again. He never talked about the other meaning of it, and it left everybody feeling uncomfortable. So welcome to England.
The news at 6 was a different kind of thing for you. You're like fucking hell.
I think it's all about that yellow flower on the news.
What is it? What is rape? I don't know what a rape. I've never heard of it. I don't know what a rape seed. I don't know what a rape is. I know what rape is, but like not that one.
It's a big field of yellow.
It's a flower. Yeah, there's a rape flower and a rape seed.
Yeah. Rape seed.
What came first, like the bad one or this one?
Which one's?
Which one? Sorry, you stopped. You stopped yourself, but you still said it.
Yeah, hey, man, I'm only looking to get half cancelled. I forgot. Yeah.
You want a mic? You want a mic? That's good.
I think we're going to try and make this work as a podcast also, but that's looking less and less possible.
Cool.
Human nature and shit.
It's a rapeseed oil is like the second biggest kind of oil or whatever. So
gotcha. I think if you're gonna bring up rape, you gotta have.
I've got a decent bit.
You gotta have something to say about it. It can't just
be
like,
I know.
It can't just be like, and then there's rapeseed, so you know what that means.
Yeah.
And then leave us to be like, what?
Yeah. Cool.
What does it mean?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I think that's like a really good point.
Yeah.
Saying,
don't leave the
rape seed. Yeah. If you're, because like if you're just dropping the word rape, then maybe, like a bit of context.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you can get away with orange, but even with that,
I was thinking that if you say rapeseed oil, I was thinking of virgin oil, so maybe you can make a
Rapeseed oil, virgin.
Like
Oh, it could be the opposite of the virgin. Ooh, oh, that's. I enjoyed it, and then I felt bad for enjoying it.
Aren't you lucky that we have this new weekly setup where you can test stuff out without being attacked by an audience?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah.
It's good, but is it gonna get something other than in front of an audience?
Yeah, it needs to be a lot tighter before. No. You. Okay. Anything else? No.
I think the concept is strong. I think it.
Yeah.
I think if you delve into
the execution is weak.
I didn't say that. But that's a good self-reflection by you.
Yeah, it's a nice premise. I need to fucking work on it.
The thing with rapeseeds, I mean, we have a lot in Romania, fields.
Yeah.
And
and
it's like it grows out of nothing, actually. It comes out of what?
I could just see him. No, he was gonna do something to cancel himself.
So it's just there. It's just
there.
Anybody,
just there.
Anybody can have it. I don't know if you can.
Oh my God, you're giving me Yeah, cool, awesome. Okay. Ronan, anything you want to counsel yourself with? All right, thank you very much. I will hand you over now to the mighty Ronan to come on stage. Come on! Woo!
Woo. All this talk of rape getting me all silent. I like that, yeah. I was going to do different jokes, but now that we're bringing up like driving through the countryside with the old man, it's like I remember how standards, or I know how standards have changed now, you know? Like I remember years ago when I was a child, me and my brothers and sisters, we'd be going on holiday and my dad would be like bringing us, down through country roads trying to get to the seaside. And to make the trip fun, my dad used to have this thing he would do when he would have the car full of children. Only when it was full of children, when it was at maximum fun levels, my dad would do this thing called drunk driver. He wasn't actually drinking. He wasn't drinking, but he would pretend to be drunk. We'd all be saying, drunk driver, drunk driver, drunk driver. He'd be like, no, drunk driver, drunk driver. And then we're like, my dad, he wants us to look cool in front of our friends. He'll go, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm very drunk. And the car would be swerving from side to side on the country roads. We'd be going, yay, drunk driver. This was before seatbelts and all this PC stuff, you know? And but like I always thought, like, what would happen if the police pulled us over? I'm like, hey, just what's going on? And my dad would be like, no, nothing. And we'd all be screaming in the back, drunk driver! But the police in Ireland back in those days, they had a more old school system to see if you were drinking. And the policeman would come to the door and he'd ask you, wind down the window, and then very quickly he'd say, how many drinks did you have? And you'd go, oh, no, 4. And he'd go, I gotcha. And you'd be like, shit. Now they use breathalyzers, stuff like that. This is the new system of catching people committing crimes. That's, I guess, I wasn't planning to do that, but we heard something about the country roads and dads. So, I guess I haven't said that before. If you have any tags or anything that you can give me, I'd be happy.
You can bring back the PC stuff when nowadays they use the breathalyzer and all that PC stuff.
PC gone mad.
Yeah, PC gone mad, breathalyzer and all that.
I think, I shouldn't have even used that PC thing because I've heard it used somewhere before. It's PC gone mad. It's like, no, that's health and safety.
You've heard the idea that like seatbelts are PC?
No, but just the concept of someone saying PC gone mad, but it's not. It's not PC gone mad. It's a different thing.
I don't know. I think it works.
I know. I heard it somewhere. I've heard it somewhere in the ether.
I'm sure you've heard legitimate people make that argument, but doing it ironically, I think, is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'll take a maybe.
I like it though. Seatbelts being PC. That's funny.
Excellent.
Drunk driver.
Drunk driver.
Funny.
That's totally true. Like that was the best part of summer. Like Dad's going to do.
PC. Do you like drugs?
Do I like what?
Drugs.
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 Well, I mean, Yeah, I guess.
Maybe you could do like now. Whenever I'm a father, I'm gonna do like on meth driver. Or something. A drug. Insert drug here.
Insert drug here. Like put the child on the bike to a touch style.
Or you get stoned and you call it magic carpet ride and you're just high or something. I don't know. But with the PC thing, so PC gone mad. PC police constable as well. So PC
police constable.
Maybe. PC plus.
You're
pulled over by a drunk driver. It's PC gone mad.
That PC's gone mad.
Yeah, something like that. And then you got PC and Apple. Maybe I don't know. Fucking.
I like it.
Yeah, there's like 3 different ways of doing PC. PCP. Fourth way.
PCP. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna having fun with letters.
This isn't a great one, but you could do now. Whenever I have kids, I'm gonna have them do high driver, and they'll be like, "Hi driver, Dad, do a high driver," and I'll be like, "All right," and then I'll just stop the car and wait for the stop sign to change.
Just be like super careful driving. You're like,
like that.
Shit, I hope no one stops me. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's sad, the days of the drunk driver.
Maybe put you in a even like more high-stakes situation of driving. Let's say you're gonna be driving a bus, and you're gonna get all the kids to sing "Hi driver," because that's such a fun thing to do.
It is a fun thing to do.
And sorry, and just to tag on to that thing, when he said high-stakes driving, I thought of you playing poker in your car. I don't know. High stakes. I don't know. I'm glad
you people think I can drive.
Fuck it.
I'm happy you people think I look like I can drive.
And then you do high driver, and then the cops pull you over, and then it just sounds like they're like, "Hi driver," and it's like, "No problem, officer." It's safer all around.
I like it.
That's a good expansion. I like it. Yeah, high driver.
We've learned some jokes, learned some tags, learned some safety.
Higher. No, you're for hire. No,
I'm for hire. Don't be sorry. It's a learning experience for us all. All right, I think I've gleaned what I can from you people. All right, we're gonna go. We get Tyler up next. We keep it going. Woo!
Appreciate it. What's up, everybody? Hope you're well. And then you folks at home. Huh? What happened? Oh, okay. Oh, no worries. I thought I did something, and I was like, I haven't even said anything yet, but thank you very much. It's good. I hope you're having a good day. I was cleaning a lot today. I'm staying at a friend's house. They're letting me stay rent-free. So I'm cleaning. I'm trying to, help out. Earn my keep, right? I'll be mopping. And the thing is, my roommate, she just, while I'm cleaning, she'll just watch. She'll just watch me with, this intensity, right? And it creeps me out because I'm mopping and she's watching and I'm black. And I have to think does she think I'm a slave? Is that what this is? Because she be doing some slave mastery stuff, right? I'm just mopping and she's watching and I'm mopping and then she's on a horse. And I'm like, when did you get a horse in the living room? I just mopped in here and you bring a horse in. I don't understand what's going on. It's like you rent this apartment, but then you bought a horse and a revolver. She has a revolver while I'm cleaning in there. She has a pocket full of... I go in her bedroom to clean a little bit, and just all over the floor, cotton balls. And then I turn around, she's behind me. Pick the cotton, Tyler. Pick the cotton. I'm like, what the fuck? I look at her again. She's like, pick the cotton, Tyler. Oh, do it, Tyler. And that was that one. I got one more. I'm a black American. What am I more, black or American? That's a good question. I think I'm more American because I don't think I look like any black person. You know what I mean? I think you can tell I'm black, but you're also you know what I mean? There's something else to it. There's something else there. I if you look at whenever you go to Africa, full of black people, right? But and they look like Africans. Nigerians look like Nigerians, and Kenyans look like Kenyans, and I look like no black American person. I got just a mishmash of a bunch of stuff. I got Rasta hair, I got Puerto Rican skin, I got a black nose, a white voice, and an elephant penis. I mean, what is that? That's American, and that's all I got. Thank you very much.
Oh man. I love the line. So Africa, pretty much full of black people.
Pretty much.
That's a good line.
Okay.
I'm like, I think
there's some white folks got in there.
I think,
some white folks snuck their way in
I
there.
think you like throw that line out on its own. I'm like, Africa, full of black people, right? Or something like this, like renowned for having a lot of black people in Africa. I know, I like that. I think, I think there's definitely like throwing that. For me, anyway, it tickled me. Just this line, and I don't know if you had that line planned as a funny line, but for me, that's a really funny line. Africa is full of black people, right? People are like, yeah, it is, and then like they feel like they're the audience then feels knowledgeable. They're like, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I just give them a curveball. Be like, if you agree with that, then you have to agree with what comes next. I see what you're saying.
When did you say that? Because I missed that. I missed that.
I don't know.
Where was that?
Honestly, I was barely there.
He said it.
I think he's projected.
No, we have it recorded. I'm gonna.
I think I said like Africa, right? There's black people there, right? I said
Black people in
like
Africa.
Am I gonna find out I'm deluded like on the show? I'm gonna check the edit and it's not gonna be.
Africa, full of black people, right?
Sounds like a big laugh track if you stop and kind of
Emphasize it.
emphasize it. Yeah, it sounds
Kind of lamppost it up. Yeah, sure.
You slipped it in under his radar.
I did.
That's yay. There was one thing when you said she was watching you. I don't know if it's crowbarring in, but maybe she's overseeing you or overseer kind of thing. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good. I
as
like
a white
that.
person, I'm not very comfortable.
No,
making that joke.
you're offensive right now, but like that's a good joke.
I'm not very
It's a good addition, even though you're racist.
Did you think of whip, to add the whip in that joke, or 'cause you have a gun, you have like all the elements apart from a whip?
Yeah, I don't know what you. I think the reveal of the gun's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know what if she has I feel like a whip would be too much unless she did something with the whip, unless she had something that she was using as a whip. I don't know.
I don't know, like if you like.
Also,
You know
I feel like a revolver's playful. A whip is like, I don't know. It's a bit more visceral.
I always think of like the slave owners as like on a rocking chair on those wooden porches, like a little rocking chair twiddling.
No, that's just white people in general.
There's
White people in general love a good
shit.
rocking chair.
I do that actually. I sit on my rocking chair on my.
You're in a rocking chair. You're like, man, I should own people.
It's good to own land.
I've been thinking about owning people recently. But yeah, that's what it was. Appreciate it, y'all.
Really awesome.
Just call somebody up.
Yeah, whoever.
Hey, who wants to go? Benny, you want to go? Hey, come on up. This is Benny, everybody.
Thanks. Hello, everyone. I'm the guy.
Happy birthday.
I'm 26. The old 26.
41, so.
I feel like I'm already halfway through. I have lived through quite a bit in my years, though. You may know I've been places working as an immigrant in Scotland, and I've learned something that if you hire immigrants if you have a small business and you hire immigrants, you gotta be careful that they're not stealing from you. Because as I said, I was a working immigrant and I stole big time. We will steal anything, and when I say anything, I mean anything. Because I was stealing peanuts, like literal bags of peanuts. When I would go down in the basement of the bar to get refills of beers, then I would pack 2 peanut bags in my pockets and then just stuff one in my mouth, and then go back upstairs with the driest mouth. And I mean, you might be sitting there being like, you know how little peanuts are worth? Yeah, they're literally worth peanuts. They're worth nothing. I have fun fantasizing about the peanuts in my pockets, going, does he know we are peanuts? Is he under the illusion we are cashews or something? No, I knew full well that they were peanuts. But I still stole them because I thought, I'll save my peanut money or something. I thought peanut money was something there. But something else that I have is that I face the people offer drugs to in the streets. So I've come through a lot of sales pitches, and every drug dealer makes the same mistake. They all start low and they go high. They go like, hey, hashish? No thanks. Cocaine? No. Heroin? Now that you talk about heroin, I had a very stressful day. Maybe some heroin will relax me a bit. No, okay. Dear friends, drug dealers, how can you close your pitch with heroin if I said no to hashish? That's like offering a Hawaii pizza to someone who said no thanks to a slice of pineapple. You follow me? That makes no sense. No, if you want to close the sales pitch, maybe you just got to change category, because evidently if they said no to hashish, then the guy is a bit more health conscious. So change from drugs to, I don't know, fruit and vegetables. Go hashish, no thanks. Kilo of apples. And then the guy looks around, like, we are in the outskirts, the supermarkets are closed. Boom, you close the sale, then surely maybe you inject some heroin in the apple. I don't have to tell you that, you know that. That's how Snow White ended up in a coma, she OD'd. You follow me with the apple? And that's my time. Thanks you. Thanks you so much.
Man, Benny, I could watch you all day, man. I like watching you. You good up there. I like watching you. Okay, so the cashews line didn't work, but I love it. I think it's a great premise. The idea of like, you think I was stealing cashews? I really like that. I think keep that.
The fact of the nuts kind of debating in the
the
pocket.
idea of, anthropomorphizing the nuts. I think I think it's fine. I think I didn't know you were doing it until you were doing it.
Yeah.
So like, just be like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and then you do it. And then also, I think like you're an immigrant and you're stealing, but you're stealing peanuts. So like, I think maybe just like you're a shitty immigrant or something. Like just having that whole vibe the whole way through. Like, I'm a shitty immigrant. Other people, they're stealing jewels and stealing family heirlooms, and I'm like, I'm eating peanut crumbs at the bottom of a bag or something like that.
Yeah.
Not even cashew. I think that's really funny.
Because maybe like in a way, like I'm a lazy immigrant in a sense that I'm a lazy thief because to steal jewels and everything you have to make an effort. But stealing peanuts, it was literally like lying around as I was getting the beers.
Right. I don't know if you have to make an effort. Whenever I think of an immigrant stealing something, I just think of them going into a rich person's room and taking the jewels they have out on their jewel counter.
Yeah. So to go with the cashews kind of thing, so the closest you get to stealing something worthwhile is cash shoes or something.
Yeah.
You can get into it that way. Maybe
there is a pun there to do.
No, terrible puns. But also, there's a saying that if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. So if you're paying yourself in peanuts, you could act monkey-like, I don't know, or something.
Start paying cashews, you get like a macaque.
Yeah.
Curveball. Macaques are actually really good at math.
Yeah.
I don't know about macaques, but.
I was, when you said you were in Scotland, I was expecting you to start talking about there being nothing to steal in Scotland. Like peanuts is the only thing you could find lying around.
Yeah.
Because that's all Scots eat or something like that.
That's true.
It is,
and that's true. They had the bar that was pretty much everywhere.
Scots. Yeah.
There's chips and peanuts.
It's one of the integral ingredients of the Scottish cuisine. In the deep fried Snickers is the peanut. Like at Christmas, Christmas there's a scramble for peanuts. Your grandmother in Scotland is trying to get all the ingredients for the deep fried Snickers. Like we all remember from our Scottish childhoods.
Yeah.
I think there's lots there, man. You just go. You could like research like different types of nuts. And then like go overboard, like trying to really over the top.
And I have this vivid image of what the peanut bag looked like. It was like a blue bag. It was very shiny. I should look at the brand.
KP nuts, baby.
It might be.
KP nuts for all those at home.
I think their logo is a peanut. Yes. Interesting fact about that nut company.
I like combining both. It's like, oh man, I thought I was a shitty immigrant. Because I was stealing peanuts, and then I realized, no, that's all they have. It's a shitty country.
There was nothing more
political,
to steal.
edgy.
Like, they don't deserve this immigrant. Like, I'm a good immigrant. This is a shit country.
Like normally immigrants go to another country for a better life, and this is much worse.
yeah.
The man is on like an immigrant exchange program. There's some Scottish guy and he's down in Italy and he's like pointing at tomatoes going, "Who's that? Who the fuck is that?" He said something wrong with this peanut. I think that's how Scottish people talk. Something wrong with that peanut, eh?
Peanut. Cool. What about the heroin in the apple? Anybody ever thought about that?
That got a little bit away from you.
I liked the way you said pineapple, like that old Japanese man who said, "I have pineapple, I have a pen."
Yeah.
That pen pineapple. That too.
You put
Is that where
a
you
pen. You
learned
put
your
a pen
English
in. You put a pen in an apple to smoke out of it, and you make it a pen apple.
But I did like the idea of like, you know, you smoke weed out of an apple. What if you do heroin out of an apple? I did like that that link.
That
wasn't a link. I guess I'm a good writer then.
Yeah. Now we know who the drug addict in the fucking group is.
Wasn't that what you were doing? Why'd you put heroin in an apple?
It was the Snow White reference. Or like the reference was, I mean, it was just, for me, it was a logical conclusion of going like, the guy is healthy because he's saying no to hashish.
Right.
So you can go to some healthy category of stuff. So sell him a kilo of apple. He's going to say yes. And then on the side, you can inject the heroin in the apple. So you're going to hook him up. And that's what...
Okay. I know, but I got it from you, so it was like an assist. So we both got on the board.
Everybody's a winner here, guys. And no losers at the closed mic. No losers at the closed mic. If anyone else out there wants to do the closed mic, only winners. Only winners at this table.
Everybody gets a medal at the end of this. I was also pointing there, but then I realized I have it there.
I do, and I also like you have a drug face. People want to give you drugs. I like that. I like that.
Sad truth. All right, very very nice. Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna call up the next on stage. Do you, Mattis, feel like doing it? Sure. Yeah. All right!
We got a non-comedian.
He's like, if these fuckers can do it, I can. Shit. Alright, this is my first time, okay, so you can cut it at the end if you like. But yeah, I just came back from the US. I was living there doing my undergrad. And yeah, I've had to learn a lot of things coming back. One of them is dating. Because you know the US is like the mecca of one-night stands, and university campuses are like the Mount Sinai of let's fuck, or the Valhalla of like what was your name again? Because in Europe it's compared to the US at least, it's a very advanced mating ritual. So I've been watching all the BBC documentaries, Frozen Planet, BBC Earth Planet, all this stuff, like getting inspiration from the bird dances and all. Yeah, and because in the US, I was on a date once, for example, with this girl, and she was telling me about her gap year in Bolivia and how she got malaria and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, wow, cool. How are the salt fields? And she looked at me like, well, you're listening to me? Yeah, do you want a baby or something? And I was like, no, chill. I'm just listening, because we do that in Europe, And another time, like this girl slept over. So in the morning, I was like, you want breakfast? And she's like, oh, no, you must have misunderstood something. I'm not into all that stuff. It's just omelette, chill. So yeah, I came back to Europe and I had to learn all this stuff again. And you add her on Facebook after the second date or the third date. How many pictures do you like? Like I also learned like don't like a post from 2012. That's not okay. And I was on a date now like this Saturday. It was the third date. So I decided, okay, we can go to the museum. And bad idea. Because what do you say when you're in front of 3 neon lights hanging over a can of tomato paste? But luckily I looked up on Google, the do's and don'ts of first date in the museum, and it was saying stuff like you can say like this raises a lot of questions, or use the word challenging a lot. Actually, I still have my cheat sheet from that date. Look it up. It says stuff like. Oh, wow! Yeah, you use the word challenging, for example. Don't even say you don't understand something. Say this content is really challenging, or even better. Say this challenges assumptions about space and gender. Yeah. So. I tried that. At which point she kind of raised her eyebrows and looked at the can of tomatoes in long silence for 5 minutes and 42 seconds, which was really difficult. And I felt like there was this insurmountable abyss that was engulfing me in self-doubt and slowly depriving me of my sense of self, as if neon lights were casting a shadow of solitude onto a can of sad tomato paste. Yeah.
Hey.
And so I smashed the neon lights because they represented the kind of the patriarchy, the forces of patriarchy, guiding and dictating the norms of gender dating, rules. Yeah, so that was a score for me. And after that we went for a walk and we talked about astrological signs, like you usually do on the third date. And I told her I was an Aquarius, and she told me, but Aquarius usually are like very self-absorbed and intimidating and snobbish. And I told me, I was thinking, she's describing me pretty well. But then she looked at me and she said, but you're quite the opposite of that. You're listening to me and you're paying attention. So I was like, I'm trying to get in your tomato paste. All right. Is
that really your first time?
Yeah.
Comedy? Yeah.
That's great.
You lost your virginity on the internet in front of us.
That's fantastic.
Nice.
You're very charming.
Thanks.
Very charismatic. You got great cheekbones. You got a cool shirt and a beanie.
Like the beanie.
Where in America were you?
I was in Boston. Yeah.
Boston?
No, Providence, next to Boston.
Okay, that explains all the shit you're saying.
Right?
I'm like, aren't those motherfuckers terrible over there?
It's
Just
pretty
people,
tough. Yeah.
Just those people in general over there. Yeah, because I found
You don't have that thing with like dating that it doesn't exist over there.
Well, I'm from Texas.
I see.
And that's a long, far away. So
Right.
that's never. I found coming here, I go on a date and girls are like, "Oh, you seem nice. You trying to fuck?" And I'm like, "Whoa, that's fast, girl." Like it's just different in Texas. It's the South.
That holding
Boston
hand stuff is serious.
It's
stuff.
real. It's real.
Like,
you can cup them, interlocking fingers. That's first and second.
Yeah. I wouldn't. The holding hand stuff for me, I think, would be really serious. There was this chick I was trying to get with before, and she asked me to go to a reggae concert. I was like, whoa, we haven't even fucked yet. You want what the fuck is this? Go to a concert.
I feel you.
I don't know. Maybe that's
playing with the order of things.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird. It was like, let's fuck and then let's see if we're gonna go to the movies or something before we make any rash decisions.
Okay. Yeah.
You know how
we all have different norms.
You know how you know you're charming because you got on stage and made yourself seem like a nice guy while bragging about fucking all these girls in America. You were like, oh my god, like I listen and I'm so good, and then I just be fucking all these girls, and then they all are like, oh my god, like I never expected anything like this from anybody. So I mean, that's good. That's good. The audience didn't pick it up, but I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. That beanie and shit. I see what you're doing.
So in Texas, they're not about all that efficient stuff, Tinder.
Well, it's the South, a bit more conservative, a bit more like.
Yeah, when I hear Texas, I think, those people are efficient. They take too long to finish the sentences. Sure. Okay. That's an inefficient way to talk. But not present company excluded, of course.
Right.
I don't even know who you're referring to. Like that impression, I'm like, what? It's where are you from again? Fucking Ireland.
I have two.
That's like me being like Ireland. They're all like, burr, 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 burr,
this guy's been to Ireland.
I'm like, we don't talk like that.
Two of my granduncles are from Texas. Two of my dad's uncles were fucking priests literal two Irish priests who were brothers went to Texas
I remember you
60 years ago.
I remember you told me about
they got
this.
State funerals.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that.
Up. But that's for a different day.
That's neither here nor there.
Let's not mix the two topics here.
I liked it. I got lost on the tomato paste, but I mean, you talking about fucking, which is great.
Yeah, I think it'd be really more brutal with the amount of words you use of the tomato paste thing. Pare it down like really quick, like the getting to the patriarchy thing.
Right.
Like spell that out way quicker. I would lose
Right,
like
right,
a
right,
couple
yeah,
of
yeah.
sentences and be like, yeah, man, this fucking the lights they represent this shit.
Right,
But I'd
right,
say if
sure,
you get
sure.
to that really quick, then people will go along with it.
I see.
But yeah, I think like
more efficient.
some economy of words.
Yeah, sure.
I think to describe that. But yeah, I think the concept is strong, really strong. I liked it.
Cool. All right, thanks for the feedback.
You gotta nominate someone.
Who's
You
next?
just
I don't know the
point at
names
someone.
Yeah, I guess Luana.
Luana.
Yay!
Woo, some people are missing. Never mind, 4 is more than I've had before. Okay, Liam was talking about people being annoying. I don't know why I'm looking here. I'm used to having people here. Liam was talking about people being annoying, and I was like, you know who else is annoying? Me. And do you know how I know this? Recently I had a fight with my boyfriend, and I was like, oh my God, I've never seen you this upset before. And he was like, well, Luana, because I've never seen you this annoying before. And I was like, how dare you? Do you even know me? Like, I've been annoying my entire life. Like, for your information, in school, when a class was over, I was that kid that used to remind the teacher he forgot to give us homework. Yeah, talking about guys. Guys keep on asking me what are my favorite positions, and I'm like, none. Like, all of the positions feel good for you, for guys, but none feel good for me. And I was thinking, what kind of positions would feel good for women? Like, if I were a woman, okay, as a woman, like, my favorite position is to see a guy on his knees apologizing. Now that would make me come. He would go like, oh my God, Luana, I'm so sorry. And I would be like, yeah, say more, give me more. And be like, I'm so sorry, I hurt you. And I would be like, faster. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I promise you that I'm getting closer, baby. I'm getting closer. I'm so sorry I hurt you, baby. That's it. And I'll be like, what the fuck? Did you stop? Who the fuck told you to stop? Like, right now we have to start all over again. And that was it.
I want to see you get to completion in that joke. I don't want you to stop. I want him, like, what would the guy have to say to get you to, get there, He's apologizing, he's going like faster and like, I'm sorry I hurt you, I'm sorry, like, I promise I'll never do,
I don't think I could get enough.
For those at home, that was Benedetto with the creepy comment. Benedetto with the creepy comment.
I think there's also like a juxtaposition, like the only time I ever apologize to a woman is when I'm saying, like, I would say sorry, like, this usually doesn't happen. And it's directly related to like not making someone come. So like, I'll be apologizing for not making someone come, or for me coming too quickly, and then it's like the kind of thing of like, me apologizing for not making you come is actually going to make you come. Maybe this joke is just a me joke, but I think
well,
yeah,
truth time with Ronan.
There's something that could be played with there, like, sorry, this usually doesn't happen. I'd really.
I guess a lot of
week at work.
A lot of men here. You say it's a me joke. A lot of men here would be like, "Oh, me too."
I mean, you go. I wish. Maybe you get broken off. He stops you. You get close. And he mentions your mum, or you mentioned you look like something or something. And then it's like, you fail or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he breaks the fantasy
He
of like
breaks the
actually
fantasy.
being sorry.
Yeah. He breaks the fantasy. I don't know.
It's like, yeah, but like I thought you were gonna wash the dishes because I usually do. You know, there's something that like lets you know that it's not a real apology. Maybe it's a fake apology or something.
Fake
and,
apology,
I
fake
don't know, or maybe
orgasm.
it's like
fake
you're
apology is good, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, where did you learn those apology moves? You've been watching, you've been watching apologies all night. You're like, no. You've been apologizing with other women. You're like, no. It's like, yeah, like last week your apology, up until last week your apologies were like shit, and then all of a sudden you come in and you're like down on your knees and your rose petals. We're like, where did you learn these apologies? He's been apologizing to other women.
That's so good.
Sorry.
I love the act out. Yeah, doing the act out was great. Fantastic. And it's a good bit, but you gotta be careful because when you said, if I were a woman, you kind of came out as trans there. So you gotta watch out for that. You can't be coming out in trans in your jokes accidentally.
I would keep it though. I would keep it and like work on it as a mistake that you can like you recover from or something, like a fake mistake. Not that I'm encouraging fake mistakes.
Oh my God.
I would never do that.
Put a trans into the thing, maybe.
No, that was a joke. Don't do that. Oh wait, what was the first bit?
Well, what was it? I've never seen you this upset
Annoying.
before because I've never seen you this annoying before. And the school one.
I was thinking about the apology. You could say you look for it in the Kama Sutra or something like that. You're looking for like
It's
this
like a
sexual
book of
position.
apologies.
A book of, yeah. A book of Kama Sutra and a book of apologies or something like that. Or you can
That's
make
great.
it topical and say about Rutte apologising for fucking people over. So that you can make it topical towards the Dutch, maybe. I don't know. Your partner learnt all the apologising from Mark Rutte for being a cunt.
Maybe there's like some like old book coming out of like the Indian subcontinent, like for thousands of years, like men have this special apology that like goes back into Stone Age times, like the tantric thing, like the Kama Sutra thing, like if you like all
there
these
could
really
be
exotic
Tantric
apologies.
It could be a book handed down.
And then we're thinking of like boxers. I'm thinking like cards, apology cards. Like, I'm sorry I disappointed you, and you're like, you go into just like regular shops where you buy.
But they're laminated.
Like,
They're laminated.
Sorry, I let you down.
They're laminated because they get wet. It's like, they have to laminate apology cards because otherwise, yeah.
I think there's really lots in it. I think that's really fucking open for severe tags and tags and tags.
Yeah.
I think it's wide open.
This is what I wanted.
I'll explain to you why it's funny later.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh, that's me. It's all good.
Man explaining things and trying to fix things after.
Is it working? Mike? Yeah, I'll put it a little closer. I think what you need to do is write. The performance was good of the act out, but I think you need to write exactly what the interaction is. It could be something like oh my god, I'm so sorry, and then you're like, oh my god, why? It's like, oh, cause I fucking did this. And how did that affect me? Oh, it hurt you a lot, and I'm a fucking like kind of have the real back and forth there, because it's one of those things that the performance needs to feel like natural, but then there needs to be like solid written things in there. But that's just writing it later.
Okay, thank you guys. We have and now please welcome your next and last comedian of the night on stage. Give it up for you.
All right. My name's Laser 3.14. I'm a street artist. Like Banksy, but better. A lot of people ask me why you're called Laser 3.14. Well, 3.14 is a prime number. Like maths, right? Prime number. Like prime numbers are 1, 2, and 3.14, and they can be divided by. It don't matter. That's just maths, right? That's just this is art. This is about art, right? Anyway, so like Banksy. I talked about Banksy already. Obviously, I'll tell you something about Banksy. He is from Spain, right? He's Spanish, so the proper pronunciation of his name is Banksy, right? So from now on, I'm going to become Leather, right? It's worked out for a minute. Lucky bastard. Anyway, look, I've come here for one noble reason, okay? I'll come straight with you. I've come here for one noble reason for tonight, and it's to sell me merchandise, okay? So, for example, you can buy this shirt with concept. That's the Dutch word for art. You can buy this shirt, limited edition, €400, and obviously after you've finished wearing it, you can use it as a bin bag, yeah? Sustainability. So that's probably all from me. Yeah, fuck it. That'll do. That's the. Yes, please.
When you say you can use it as a bin bag, maybe
Yeah.
you do an act out and sort of make it a shit bin bag because obviously it's got holes in it.
Yeah, I
So-
did have a line actually. Obviously, it's a bin bag with holes in it, but
Yeah.
sustainability.
Yeah.
Something
But
like that.
Yeah, if you address that, otherwise, yeah, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I loved it. Does everybody know who he's doing? Does everybody know who
No.
No, Tyler, you don't know who Laser 3.14 is?
No idea.
I've got some other bits.
all over the city of Amsterdam, there's these this fucking dude, Laser, and he puts up these like super lame, pretend deep like
Yeah, he's a street poet.
street poet.
So he writes poems on buildings?
oh, you're
I
gonna
mean,
see
I've
them
got some other.
everywhere from now on. Now that you know, you're just going to see them
I-
everywhere.
It's a full poem?
Well, no, it's like 4 words. Sometimes it's just song lyrics.
What's a good one?
All of
They're
them.
all shit.
Yeah,
That's,
What-
they're
what's,
terrible.
What's a bad one?
Many more
The
black
dream is to-
stains to go.
The dream is to belong. The nightmare is to belong. I mean, that's just a standard one. They're all bad.
They're just like on building things, on wooden structures all over the city. There are these like.
But anyway, that's a good point, Tyler, because I'm not really just having a go at Laser. I'm having a go at all street artists. So I mean, obviously, so I fucked it. I mean, it's weird how you can get stage fright with 5 people. It's amazing. One year totally fucks you up. You know, I've done 70 gigs. You wouldn't think so, would you? I completely forgot what I was going to say. I was having a meltdown. There's only 5 of you.
Get it on
It's
camera.
terrible.
Make sure
6.
it's on camera. Get the meltdown on camera.
Jesus. Anyway, Tyler, obviously you're the feedback king, so I want feedback from you. Come on.
Huh? Well, I mean, I didn't know who this was.
And that
I know who
impaired
Banksy
your-
is, though. I like that one. Is he really from Spain?
No.
He's
no,
not?
that's just a joke so I can go bank there.
Oh. Yeah. But do people know where he's from?
No, he's not from Spain. He's from Bristol.
Oh, I think I get it, but I think people are gonna. I mean, I even heard I heard Luana be like, no, he's not.
She didn't mean to. She's like, no, he's not.
Sorry, what? He's
So, like, when you said Banksy's from Spain,
yeah.
straight away she was like, no, he's not.
He just said he's not.
No.
He's
Yeah, like if.
Yeah, sorry. So maybe put it into your act that you lied that he's from Spain just to get that, just to shoehorn that joke in. So within the act, you say, I lied, he's not from Spain, I just wanted to say it, or something. Because straight away, because she's like, no, he's not from Spain. Like, it wasn't on purpose, it was just like a natural reaction.
If you like
"He's not from
preface
Spain."
it with like a more obvious untruth.
Yeah, because he could be from
Yeah.
Spain. Spain's quite
Okay.
close.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow it's hard because if you're telling a joke, you want the audience to think the least amount as possible. You want them to just hear
course,
it and be
yeah,
like, haha.
yeah, yeah.
And the second you say Banksy's from Spain, everyone's like, no, he's not. And then they're thinking and not listening. So it's like you have
Right,
to,
yeah.
if you want to keep the joke, you have to set it up in a way where they won't question it. Maybe you are the Banksy of Spain, but then you
Yeah.
have to be Spanish, I guess. I don't really know.
It's not worth. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna say what Liam is thinking. Maybe you can make a pun And
I think he takes up all the pun space. I don't think anyone else should ever make a pun because they're all for Liam.
since you're saying that Banks is Spanish, then he's pro Banks because it's Banksy.
He's pro Banks.
Okay, you could do it.
Well,
You
that
could do it.
undermines.
Yeah. You're fucking delving down into the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
See, that's good.
Banks. Yeah, that's true.
But, and
actually,
then, why do
yeah.
you have cunts on your thing?
Well, I said it's because this character is supposed to be a moron. Or he's a real moron, right? He thinks that that's the Dutch word for art, which is the S and the T round the other way, obviously. So that's just a that's just a shit pun. That's almost a Liam joke. Visually.
That's one specifically for those of us who know the
A bit of Dutch.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
The Dutch
Just
stuff.
in case you get someone who knows a little bit about art, like street artists don't show their face, like they cover,
Well,
they just
that's,
in case
that's
not
what
to
the
be.
disguise is about. You see, I'm
You're disguised right now.
My disguise
he's
is
wearing
also
the
shit
glasses.
because I'm
Okay.
an idiot. I'm getting it all wrong.
Okay.
Not only that, but this guy and a lot of street artists profess to be anti-capitalist or a bit socialist, right?
Yeah.
But this guy comes on. He's trying to sell merchandise. He's all about the money because he doesn't understand even that. That was my idea.
Also, I'm gonna commend the use of the spray. I think the use of the spray was,
Yeah, that was really
very
funny.
fun.
What?
Well, the use of the spray, just this random.
I've been practicing
very
doing
fun.
this a lot more, going but you know,
What is the spray?
visual.
What do you got there? What do you got going on there?
Well, it's supposed to look like paint, obviously,
is it
but it's
dangerous for
hairspray.
us?
It's hairspray.
Hairspray. Oh, that's good for us. Nice.
Yeah, but so does that work or not? The hairspray.
No, that works. I think some of it. I think the hairspray reads, and I think some of it doesn't. I don't think you look disguised. Yes. So I think like
So I could pull this down and cut holes in it, maybe.
that. Yeah, that. I mean, that would be more clear. But then you can't just be like, you can't come on stage with holes cut in a beanie and be like, "What's up?" Like you have to like, I'm a street artist. You have to explain
you could, like,
Yeah,
remember
why
yeah,
what
okay.
you're doing.
You
know?
could remember, like, after a few moments on stage, like, oh shit, yeah, you don't know, you should know who I am, and then like do the disguise after you've already shown your face.
And by the
And
way,
then-
I'm not on social media.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So flag it up more. Yeah.
And then the cunts on the shirt. I mean, I don't know Dutch, so maybe that joke's just not for me. But
Yeah. How many people would? Do you think that's worth? Is this worth doing?
I
Maybe it's too much.
think if you explained it, if you made the joke insteed of just wearing it, which you did.
No, I did. You
Okay,
did. Yeah,
well,
you
it's
missed
fine.
that.
Yeah, what
Maybe
are
I
you
went
gonna
too fast over that bit.
But
Anyway.
yeah. So just point if there's jokes on your body, point them out in some way, in a fun, funny, creative way.
Yeah.
Which you already did with the spray paint. So it's like
Well, I did it with that too, but you didn't hear that. But
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
that's
yeah.
fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
You were too busy looking disgusted there.
Yeah, well, I mean that's just
Something like
that's just the face my mom gave me. So yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. That's good feedback. I appreciate that.
Yeah, wow, you're a tall dude. So that was the closed mic. We don't know how to end them yet, so this is the ending. We'll see you the next time if you're still watching. Yes.